All right, class. Today, we're going to talk about three very important objects in space that have a huge impact on our lives: the Sun, the Earth, and the Moon. These three work together as a system, and each one has unique characteristics. By the end of today, you'll know the differences between the Sun, Earth, and Moon when it comes to their size, shape, movement, and other physical characteristics. Let's start with the Sun. The Sun is a giant burning ball of gas located at the center of our solar system. It's made mostly of hydrogen and helium, and it's much bigger than both the Earth and the Moon. In fact, the Sun is about 109 times wider than the Earth. Even though it's super far away, the Sun provides us with the light and heat that make life possible here on Earth. One of the most important things to know about the Sun is that it doesn't have a solid surface like the Earth or Moon. It's made up of hot gases that are constantly moving and changing. Now let's talk about the Earth, our home. The Earth is a planet, which means it's a solid object made up of rock, water, and air. It has a round shape, although it's not a perfect sphere. It's slightly wider at the equator than at the poles, but it's mostly spherical. The Earth also has layers, including a crust, mantle, and core. Unlike the Sun, the Earth has life, water, and an atmosphere that protects us from harmful rays from the Sun. The Earth moves in two important ways. First, it rotates on its axis, which gives us day and night. One full rotation takes 24 hours. Second, the Earth revolves around the Sun. One full trip around the Sun takes 365 days, or 1 year, and this is what causes the seasons. Now let's move on to the Moon. The Moon is much smaller than the Earth. In fact, the Earth is about 4 times larger than the Moon. The Moon is a natural satellite, which means it orbits around the Earth. Like the Earth, the Moon is made of rock, but unlike the Earth, it doesn't have an atmosphere, which is why the Moon has extreme temperatures. Very hot during the day and freezing cold at night. The Moon has craters on its surface from being hit by meteoroids over time. Just like the Earth, the Moon rotates, but it takes about 27 days to make a full rotation. Interestingly, the Moon also takes about 27 days to complete its orbit around the Earth, which is why we always see the same side of the Moon from Earth. When we compare these three objects, the Sun, the Earth, and the Moon, we can see some clear differences. The Sun is the largest and is made up of hot gases. It provides the energy that powers the Earth's systems. The Earth is a rocky planet that supports life and has water, air, and land. It has a regular cycle of rotation and revolution that gives us days, nights, and seasons. The Moon, on the other hand, is much smaller, rocky, and orbits around the Earth. Its lack of atmosphere means it has harsh surface conditions, and it moves in sync with its orbit around the Earth. So, by looking at the size, shape, movement, and composition of the Sun, Earth, and Moon, we can better understand how they interact and affect our lives here on Earth. These patterns of movement and characteristics form a system that creates day and night, seasons, and the phases of the Moon we observe in the sky. Isn't it amazing how the Sun, Earth, and Moon all work together to create the world as we know it? Now that we've learned all about these three objects, let's use this information to think about how they affect us every day. You can keep an eye on the Moon to notice its phases, and remember that the Earth's movement is why we have day and night, and the Sun is what keeps us warm and provides light. Let's go ahead and explore how these systems work together through some fun activities.